Ah. Tricky, I like that. Everything I say is based on my own opinions and experience. I'm not speaking for the public, and my feedback should be treated as such. You are watching Nico Evaluates. With 25 years of experience on Mega Man games, 7 years of doing the No Miss Buster Only challenge, and countless Snupster Races, as well as being the QA tester for Mega Man Unlimited, I'm here to tell you my honest opinion on different Mega Man games. So sit tight and learn. Hello people and welcome back to Nico Evaluates Mega Man 2 Atari Demake. Alright, Airman's time. Again, being really creative with the clouds. Not sarcasm, Atari was well known for shapes like this. And one guy did comment that most of these graphics are Atari-like, but some things, of course, you will notice when they aren't. So I think this is pretty well done here. Of course, a teaching element on the first one here. Cannot die while you're trying to do this, and you get to see all that it does. As opposed to Mega Man 2, where there were gaps in between. So this here teaches you how this works. And here, you've got yourself the gaps. Of course, again, it's a bit slower. And the spikes are not visible through the actual head. That's not a bad thing, but of course, that gave you sort of a cue when they were gonna come up. But it's so well timed that it doesn't really matter. So all of this, I think, is very well put together here. Again, a bit too easy. But once you fix so many things off of a broken game, some things are just gonna get easier. We're gonna use bubble lead to kill these things. I believe these dinged off in Mega Man 2. So I think that's fantastic. Bubble lead getting the love it deserves. You can use the crash bomb to get rid of this wall here and get rid of this enemy. A fun design in my books. But if you didn't have crash bomb, then what else could you use? Oh, the wall is now gone. Well, you could drop down from the right side and just leaf shield him. This game is more about your imagination than limiting your creativity. As you can see, the Lightning Lord platforms here are modified. They don't move themselves, you have to move them by shooting at the opposite direction, which is kinda cool. So here, get rid of the guy and go over the pit. More akin to Atari again, something like this you would probably see on a real Atari game. So that is of course done that way in purpose. There, it's kind of a pain to just go back and forth, but I understand what they were going for. You could just use one leaf shield there. I'm not sure if... so some weapons don't thrust you forward and some do. So that's again very cool. Alright, even the air shooter works even though you are on Airman's stage. So that's cool, because you can revisit stages, so he didn't forget about that. Which is good. Pippi's a bit on the easy side, like this whole game, but it's a fun game, it's a creative game, and it allows for creative gameplay. It's more so having fun while playing. It's not about going fast and getting rid of the game as fast as possible. It's about taking your time and enjoying what you have here. So I can understand why this game is a bit easier. They wanted to make Mega Man 2 fun. And man, they succeeded. Squirms, easy to avoid. Bubble lead comes in handy, even kills the worms. Look at that. That is not how the bubble lead was in Mega Man 2. Certainly not. So, pretty much all of the things that I complained about are fixed. This pretty much feels like when you complain about something and then someone comes along and fixes everything you complained about. It's a strange feeling, even though that was not how it went down. This game was created before I created my evaluation of Mega Man 2. So depending there, when you spawn the other head to the screen, you could actually fuck yourself over. That's my own fault. Could, of course, be a bit better design here, since it's now copying Mega Man 2 exactly with this problem. And if you spawn it on the screen in the wrong way, you're gonna have a hard time going past this jump. So now I pretty much have to damage boost over this. Because there's no cue that that's gonna happen. Of course you can go back and respawn it if you realize your mistake, so that's good. Couldn't do that in Mega Man 2. So you basically have to do it like this. And then you can go over, so at least there's like something you can do, as opposed to nothing you can do about it. But I felt like it was a bit more tricky on this game to pull that thing off. These guys are fun. Not a lot of weapons you could actually use against them. They are so far away, but Leaf Shield should work well. Of course, Buster. Oh, I didn't realize that before. So if you kill the bird, does the egg disappear? It does. That's kind of strange. So there's something to fix for you. You wanted me to find stuff to fix. So there's definitely a fix. If you kill the bird, when the egg has already detached, it actually gets rid of the egg as well. That is not supposed to happen. But I guess you coded those things into like one element. So if you kill the other, it kills both. But if you kill the egg, does it kill the bird? No, it doesn't. So I don't know what that's about. One small thing there, not a big deal, but makes the game, again, easier. These are rough jumps. What if you use item 2 over this E-tank? Oh, jeez. Can we get rid of this guy before we go? Probably not. Ah! Tricky, I like that. Very nice again. The weapons are so well thought out that I really don't have a lot to say. I know I said that on the last episode, but you can see this. You can see what they've done with this game. It fixed everything that almost everything that I complained about. Here we go. Airman, of course, is not here, so we're gonna go to the next stage. That was very well done. The Airman stage there. Let's go check Bubble Man out. Ah, nice. Waterfall. Not as hectic for your eyes. So this frog only spawns 2 of these little ones. Not a problem. Because they actually... Yeah, that's cool. They even dodge you if you stand still, which is very correct indeed. So if you stand in the middle of them, they'll always pass you. That's fun. Yeah, look at that. If you keep the little frog on the screen, the other frogs should not spit out more. But there's no other frogs on the same screen. Let's see if there are here. Or if we're gonna... Okay, so they are just one screen. That's fine. They still take as much damage as they did on Mega Man 2, which is fine. Some enemies are, rightfully so, stronger. Yeah, I would not expect that to work. We are on Bubble Man stage. Quick Boomerang doing a good job against them. But I would guess that again, Leaf Shield probably wrecks it. Yep, in 2. So maybe some of these weapons are now a bit overpowered. They work against almost every enemy. Maybe some of these weapons should ding. Oh, you can explode the crash bomb yourself. Holy shit. You can stop it like the Trill Bomb. Wow. Did not realize this. Look at this. You can pretty much farm here. That is kinda cool. I didn't realize you can stop it yourself. Nice. Another point from me. The Metal Blade is just completely worthless. Let's try this. Ooh! Nice, wrecks the whole thing. Loving the weapons in this game. If I didn't say that already. There we go. Oh god. Good placement for that frog, honestly. So Air Shooter should kill it. Oh, there we go. Air shooter doesn't get enough love, mainly because the weapon sucks. I was hoping you could actually get back up there, but you can't. So that's kinda sad, in my opinion. I would have loved to get back up there, but it's slightly out of our reach, and it looks like you can. But then you can't, and you're like, I just want to get back up there. It's so close, it's frustrating. Maybe bring this platform down a bit. Like, lift this whole screen up one tile, so you can lift this upper one down one. And then lift these others down as well. That's my idea anyway, because I really want to get back up there. Alright, we found a use for Metal Blade. And rightfully so. It's a good use here. So this is how you make the Metal Blade work. When there's an actually good use for Metal Blade, then do it. So he didn't just nerf the Metal Blade so it would be bad altogether and would work nowhere. He actually thought about it and made some enemies weak to the Metal Blade, which again is very smart. Of course, here we can just use our brain here. We don't even have to fight that guy. But does the Bubble Blade work? It kills it in one hit, which is cool. Uh-oh, the shrimp. Probably quick boomerang is the first to come to mind here. Probably not the right weapon, but we'll see. Yeah, definitely not. Probably crash bombs would need to kill this in one hit. Yeah, there we go. I love it when stuff just works like you expect it to. These guys have a buff, look at that. That's a nice pattern. Very cool. So I guess you could shield yourself. Like everything that I think about when I play this game, it just works. I can use my brain and I get results. Everything works just like I would think they would work. And that's really, really cool. Oh god. There we go. Again, a pretty easy game for a veteran like me, but I'm not gonna fault the game for that. The game is fun. And games like Chip and Dale on the NES, Tailspin, and other Capcom games like that are easy, but they're fun. So really, it's not always a bad thing for a game to be easy. That doesn't look at all like a crab. Well, it kinda does when you look at it closely, but maybe some more work could have been done with these sprites here. They look fun, don't get me wrong. They look like the crabs from the Mario arcade game. So they are above, we could use the air shooter, but timing this would be a bitch. Yeah. Somebody commented why you're not using the air shooter more. Well, this is why. I don't like using it. It sucks. Don't get me wrong, they made a good job of making it better, but there's not a lot of use for it. There's very specific usage for the weapon. In Mega Man 2, there's not many enemies that are above you at all times, so we're just not gonna use air shooter that much. It is better though, don't get me wrong. I don't think you can... Yeah, you can't guide it. I should probably test that, if you can shoot any other weapons up or down. I didn't test that previously. Nice how the bubble head still goes up a bit. So you can't aim any other weapons, which is fine. Bubble Man, not here. So let's check the last stage, we still have time for this episode. We have Heat Man, let's see what he did with the Oku blocks. Very nice looking stage. Again, very Atari-like, with the lava flashing. Alright. Very nice. So this is where the air shooter would actually be reasonable. Of course you have to time it because you have no idea when they're gonna come down. Maybe just... no. See, that's why I just don't use the air shooter. It's not a good weapon. Crash bomb. Works fine on this section as well. Could also do this. So many uses for different weapons, I love it. Everything makes sense. And platform sections like these have been improved. Still some challenge here, but it's not as unforgiving at times as in Mega Man 2, where the little Yoku blocks can just shove you to death. Next to those poles, they were laggy a bit. They were a little twitchy and glitchy. The Roombas. What killed the Roombas? The quick boomerang? Nope. Oh, the bubble, it was the only one, I think. Yeah, there we go. The only one that makes sense. Very nice. I love the graphics of this game though, even though it's kind of weird to say that. But I love them. Simple is beautiful. And we have a crash bomb wall there down, if you can see that. So we can skip this if you think it's too hard. If you have the crash bombs, same here. You can skip this if you want. So some difficulty is present here when you can't jump through these. I would not consider that as a problem though. Maybe that's where the glitching comes in, when you allow players to jump through them. So maybe it is just done this way to prevent glitches. Which again is smart development of a video game. There we go. I loved how that was in sync with Mega Man 2 as well. This section is a bit more simple. I would have probably added some pits there to make that more difficult. Spikes or pits would have been cool in that section. That was again a bit too easy. So here you can analyze the pattern before you go, which is nice. Can't jump up here for some reason again. You have to go back here. I guess it's made like truly one-to-one with Mega Man 2 here. Pretty much this section, so you have to go back a screen to get back up here. But it's nice that the gap is here. Usually you'd have to go all the way here, but there's a gap here now. I would have probably still made it so that you can jump straight up here, because there's no danger just coming to the left here. It's just you're just losing time. Can't die when doing this first. Oh, there we go. We kind of glitched through. So here you can analyze the pattern before you go again. Which in Mega Man 2 was not the case. You could not see the pattern before you went, and that was the problem. So again, you can analyze the whole pattern here before you go. Not something that would happen in Mega Man 2. The game would just kill you. Crash bomb that wall to get energy. Holy cow. That guy's been upgraded. So again, he should not shoot when you are in the air when he lands. But the developer already messaged me, I think, and he said he's gonna fix that. That's nice from him. Of course, this brings additional difficulty, but you're not used to it when you played Mega Man 2 before, so you're not expecting that to happen. So that's the reason why I wanted it to be fixed. Just don't alter familiar enemies' patterns. If you're using the same sprites, of course. These sprites are not the same, but you get what I mean. Very cool. On the next episode, we're gonna play through these Robot Master stages again, but from the start. And then we can head to the Wily stages, so I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you agreed on what I said, leave a dislike if you disagreed. I'll catch you later.